Hello everybody and welcome back to another stream of Boyfriend Dungeon. Last time let's see, I think we advanced with some people, I can't remember who. One of them was Isaac, I'm pretty sure. I can't remember who else, but we did get further in the third dungeon, the college. We made it through the 8 floors and got to the boss floor, which turned out to be the professor. And the professor is actually the boss. And we didn't make it very far in that fight, because I did not know what was going on. But after getting knocked out, I figured out kind of what was happening in the fight. And I don't think we did a whole lot after that. We didn't go back into the dungeon. I think we just did some character interaction stuff. And also our cousin's wedding we went to. And of course, we brought the best +1, Sawyer. And I think we called it not long after that. But all that aside, let's get right back into it. I'm not sure if today's going to be shorter than usual or not. I know I have something to do in about an hour to an hour and a half, so I'll have to step away for a little bit at that time, but I'll be back to play a bit more after that, but I'm not sure for how long. Let's see, where are we with people? Okay, we maxed out Isaac. Yeah. We're maxed with Sunder, Valeria, Sawyer, Seven, Rowan. So next is Pocket, Jonah, and I can't remember her name. Leah. Oh wait, no. Pocket, Leah, and Jonah. I got them mixed up. So let's go around, see if there's anything to do around town. Any interactions or anything. I've got something going on with my cheek. Like the inside of my cheek. I'm not sure what happened. But it's like I bit on it or something. Because it's sore and it's kind of just annoying, really. And it keeps bothering me as I'm talking. So that's fun. So you've got a date with Leia here. Let's go on that. You meet Leia at the entrance to an upscale athleisure boutique. Isn't it nice to have a day off, Blake? No angry skating parents, no stale Zamboni air. He laughs, takes your hand, and leads you through the store. The racks overflow with fine fabrics and avant-garde sportswear styles from the newest designers. That was a quick date. Death Spiral, hold heavy attack to spin and knock back. We've got Ricochet, which enemies who hit walls take extra damage, or enemies who hit walls are also stunned. And Death Trap that we just unlocked, heavy finishers also inflict heavy knockback. This is my happy place. I come here to forget real life. Can't get enough mall? Luxury feels great. I love shopping too. It's less that I want to shop, and more that I get so inspired by the clothes. I come here to get design ideas. Would you like to offer a gift? Yes. What do I have that I could give to Leia? Design ideas, huh? Ah, how did you know? No, I needed a new one. You're a lifesaver. Not many people know this, but I make almost everything I wear. When things get rough at the rink, I go home and lose myself in the whirring of my sewing machine. Okay, this is it. I'm going to say it out loud. She takes a deep breath. Sometimes I think, what if I were a fashion designer? Your clothes are beautiful. Thanks, I'm definitely not afraid of hard work or learning new things. And although I appreciate the compliment, I know I don't like modeling. When we were competing, sometimes we had modeling contracts for sponsors. I didn't really enjoy it. Standing around, everyone looking at you, and you don't even get a medal? Yep. I'd really rather be making the clothes. He pauses in front of a display and gestures to it. What do you think of these clothes? The leggings are hot. The top is unusual. You run faster in those shoes. Yeah, my impulse is to cut it up and make 2 more shirts out of it. One for me and one for you. Something a little more refined. Something that says Blake. So, oh god. I don't even have to see him anymore to know. Then again, I might be mistaken. I hope I'm mistaken. Suddenly, someone exclaims behind you. Leia jumps nearly out of her skin. I was not wrong. I could give you some fashion advice. Seems like you need it. No. Screw off, Eric. Nobody likes you. Just go back to your blacksmith shop and do whatever you do there. Actually, no, maybe don't. Instead, go to prison. Go to prison. Turn yourself in for what you've done. And go to prison. You effectively performed human experimentation. Go to prison. Excuse me? What's your problem? No problems here. I just thought you might both want to look a bit less slutty. Again, screw you, Eric. Absolutely screw you. I can't... How dare... Her breath hisses from her hammerhead in a furious exhale. It's just my personal opinion. Do what you want. There's no need to get so emotional. Listen here, you creep. We'd better go, or you should go, Eric. You should go, Eric.
No.
I was just trying to help. You might want a thicker skin. He forces a laugh as he leaves. Ugh, why are so many guys like that? Who does he think he is? Sorry, rhetorical questions. Don't answer that. Please. You hold your breath awkwardly, unsure how to answer. You're saved by a friendlier face emerging from between the racks.
Carlos!
You look stressed. Is everything okay? Oh, we just had a run-in with a creep. But it's all good now that you're here. Settle the debate for us. What do you think of this? Carlos contemplates the mannequin. They had me until that shirt. Who jogs in a turtleneck? That's what Blake said too. Actually, yeah. Who wears a turtleneck while jogging? What? That's just absurd. Personally, I'd love to see more color and elegance in the world. I never have enough choices. Maybe I could make you something?
Oh my god!
Really? If you made me something, I would never take it off. That's a little extreme. I want leggings. No. A bolero. No. I need to think. Let me make you those empanadas. We can eat and discuss it. Yeah. Okay. I'll call you. Carlos does a quick pirouette before leaping to the door.
Ciao.
I'm gonna look amazing! Ciao, darlings! You both wave goodbye as he rushes away. Leia sighs, browsing the jackets with a wistful look. Carlos is so naturally buoyant. I wish some of that would rub off on me. I'd love to be happier too. You deserve to be happy. He's a bit much. Simple happiness isn't everything. You deserve to be happy. Well, hanging out with you makes me happy, so in a way you're already helping. I've just been thinking, what am I teaching my athletes when I show up to the rink miserable? Because of me, will they think work is the only thing that matters? Me and their parents too? Maybe I owe it to myself to explore this fashion thing, just because it makes me happy. Or at least out of spite for guys like Eric. I definitely don't want to end up miserable like him. Wow, just thinking about it feels almost dangerous. Forbidden. Leia leans in closer to you. But I know one thing that would make me happy right about now. Wanna go back to your place? Let's keep shopping. Plenty we can do here. Yeah, I'm getting ideas. Walk back to your place together. So... There is a moment of silence as your bodies draw together naturally. In your arms, she is weighty yet graceful, enjoying her athletic capability. You spend the rest of the afternoon in bed, discovering new ways to make each other happy. When it starts to get dark out, Leia heads home, murmuring a goodbye in your ear. Well, well, well. That was super fun, Blake. See you soon, I hope. Absolutely. This is it. The invitation you've been waiting for. Carlos wants to make us an empanada picnic. He means business. He invited you by name and everything. What do you think? It's empanada o'clock. I love a business picnic. Sounds delicious. Empanada o'clock. Great. Meet us at the beach. Sure thing. Thanks again for going into the dungeon and finding the professor. Even if they're still a selfish dingus, I'd rather know and move on with my life. I have plenty to worry about without Prof. Speaking of which, I gotta go plan my wedding. See you soon. What? Huh? We already... What? I think there's a sequence error here, because the wedding already happened. So, we've had a night with Valeria, with Sawyer. I can't remember if we had one with Rowan or not. And Leia. Anything to craft? No, nothing to craft. So, we have another date with Leia to go to. at the beach. You find Leia and Carlos setting up a picnic. Under an umbrella, you see salads, a cooler for drinks, and enough empanadas to feed at least 30 people.
Hi.
Blake! She throws her arms around you and plants a juicy kiss on your lips. I see you two are getting very close.
Carlos!
Carlos, what? It's nice. Carlos hands you a glass filled with a milky, almond-scented drink. Leia makes plates of cabbage salad, avocado, beans and rice, and empanadas for you and herself. You bite into a cheese empanada. It's warm and steamy. The fluffy golden pastry melts in your mouth. Mmm, delicious. Almost as good as my grandmother's. That's fighting words, perhaps. Do you have any hamburgers? Heck no! You don't ask that. Mmm, delicious. Thank you. Your flattery will get you everywhere. Leia, about the real reason we're all here. The companionship of friends? No, the clothes you promised to make me. I was thinking either a nice classy scarf or, I don't know, a shirt? Looks like a phoenix on it. And then when I unfurl my arms, it's as if I have phoenix wings. And my enemies quake in fear. Both of those are interesting. I was going to flip a coin to decide. What do you think, Blake? Really nice scarf or phoenix shirt all the way. Phoenix shirt all the way. Will certainly be a statement piece, and there's no shortage of enemies around lately. Can the feathers be colorful? Sparkly even? I don't see why not. It'll be my signature. I'll stand out everywhere, from the arena to the club. Who knows? You might even help kickstart my new career. Wait, what? Are you thinking of leaving skating? What about your students? Leia goes quiet and suddenly changes shape into a hammer. She swears to herself quietly.
Oops.
I meant to do that. I mean, look, I'm just thinking, okay? And it's my decision. I have to make it with my whole heart. I just want to be happy. I'm sorry, Leia. You know I love you, and I'll support you no matter what. In my new phoenix shirt. Leia exhales slowly, gathering her self-control. But darling, is everything okay on the ice?
Yeah.
Yeah, things are good even? Maybe. Regionals are coming up. Sophia's doing better, but I still worry. How's her double axel? How's the mom? I recommended her to lead the parents' committee. Now she can only make one practice a week. The rest of the time she's too busy. Carlos laughs. Things are a lot quieter. It's been good for Sophia's jumps. You should be proud. Whatever you decide, you've already made a huge difference. Thanks. That means a lot. The sun begins to set. Satisfied by good empanadas and great company, you contemplate its glow. You notice Leia making raising an eyebrow at Carlos. I think that's a mistake there. Carlos finally picks up on it and yawns dramatically. Well, I think I'd better pack it in. Early practice tomorrow. He packs up in record time and leaves in a flurry of air kisses. Leia turns to you sheepishly.
Sorry.
Sorry, I know that wasn't super subtle. I can be too blunt. But I've been wanting to talk to you. I mean, you are a hammer. Hammers aren't typically known for being anything but blunt. Would you like to offer a gift? Yes. What can I offer Leia this time? Not a surfboard. Not a tarot deck. Straight from the horse's butt. Oh, wonderful. I'm sure that's exactly what someone wants to hear when receiving a gift from their special someone. Here! These paintbrushes are straight from the horse's butt. try the silver ring. Not a perfect gift, but it's good. That's kind of you. I'll take good care of it, thanks. I feel like I'm not always the fastest to notice my own feelings. It's been a whirlwind since I met you. And I've been dealing with all this career stuff and the injury. Oh, we've been getting pretty close. It's all been going a little fast. What are you trying to say? Are we breaking up? Let's make out. That's pushing aside what she's trying to get into. This is overreacting. What are you trying to say? I guess I'm trying to say that I've really been enjoying this. There's been a lot going on. I'm obviously not as over my injury as I thought I was. And I've been trying to sort out my whole life and future. But you've been there for me the whole time. I want you to know that I see you and I care. Stroke. Finishers are faster to execute. Deep edge. Finishers do more damage. I think the speed of moves was something I noticed I didn't care for with Leia. So having faster finishers would be good. I don't know. It's like, when I'm with you, you make all of that go away for a while. But even when you're not there, you make me feel more hopeful, like I can do anything. Like I want to impress you, so thanks. Cool. Now we make out? I'm falling for you too. We're stronger together. I'm falling for you too. Oh, wow, yeah. So, things still going super fast. Maybe I should have gone with, we're stronger together. But that's just us, I guess. The setting sun casts beautiful crimson light across the sky over the ocean. She leans into you and you share a warm, long-shadowed kiss. You realize there's no one else around. Oh. I wonder if this is I chose the right option and this became available because of that, and that I've missed out maybe on some of the other partners, particularly Sawyer's, additional intimate moments by maybe choosing not the optimal answer to something. Realize there's no one else around. Let's go for some more. The sand is cool beneath you, but her body is warm against yours. Her hands explore under your clothes. Shielded by the dusk and the roar of the ocean, your love is something touchable, soft but strong. Her touch draws you in. You feel closer than ever, holding her in the open air. When you are done, the sun is just a thin sliver of gold against the water. The ocean roars. You give her hand a squeeze and turn to look at the water. You sit side by side in comfortable silence until the sun finally disappears below the horizon.
Bye.
Have a good night, Blake. You head home. It was a great night, Blake, and unexpectedly special. Thank you. I'm glad we talked. And everything else. I feel so much closer to you. I feel the same way. Heart. Oh, I was expecting the next text since we're, I think, at the max for the current rank? Yeah, we're at the max for the current rank. It's light, 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 heavy, heavy, heavy. So there's only 3 combos for Leia. Why is Leia down here? Why are they up here? It's not in alphabetical order. And it's not in the order of the most recently received either. I don't know what kind of order it's going off of to determine that. Maybe before I can do next date, I have a interaction to go through on the streets of the town. Yep, there they are at Champion Athleisure. You find Leia deep in a mount of mount? Not deep in a mountain, but in a mount of discarded clothes, sorting through them for Isaac. Surely you could wear some colors sometimes, just a little bit.
Right.
I do. The difference between Black and Pearl and After Midnight are nothing to sneeze at, my dear. But what about, you know, actual colors? Like green? Or purple? Isaac looks away uncomfortably. Orange? Isaac seizes on your presence to change the topic.
Well, hello.
Oh, Blake, surely you are interested in trying on some boldly colored clothes? I'm not going black only. Have you tried pink? Need help, Leia? Don't rope me in. Need help, Leia? Thanks, but it's ultimately up to him, isn't it? I can't force him. This wasn't even my idea, remember? You said you wanted a wardrobe refresh. So buck up. Be brave. You're strong enough to wear orange. I believe in you. I did defeat my fears of masculinity. Or I thought I did. And Vincent would hate it. Alright, I'll try it. Wish me luck. Leia smiles and makes shooing motions at Isaac towards the changing rooms. Isaac grits his teeth and marches into the changing room with a handful of colorful shirts. You hear clothes being tried on with slightly panicked undertones. There's an ominous silence. Then an anguished cry. What's wrong? Are you okay? Do I need to bust down the door? Isaac reemerges in the same old clothes. I can't open it. I can't do it. I can't open this door wearing this. It's too much. Sorry to disappoint you both. It's okay. You tried. It's a bit overdramatic. I took some photos I can look at later to maybe help me get used to the idea. Do you think less of me? Oh, Zach, don't be silly. Let's go back to your favorite tailor and ask about Black and Pearl then.
Yes.
Thank you. That sounds much more accommodating, yes. Maybe we can try this again someday. I'll work on it. You do that. In the meantime, I'm getting this one for Carlos. I love it. They say goodbye and head off together, discussing cufflinks and lapels. Yep. Junior regionals are coming up. Wanna come watch? Sophia's skating. I'll be busy, but it would be great just knowing you're in the crowd. Yes. My first regionals. You're in for a treat. Or maybe it'll just feel really long. You've been warned. I'm guessing at the stadium or whatever. The arena. Yep. You go to the arena. It's mostly empty except for young, eager skaters and their expectant parents.
Hi.
Crossover. Dodging gives you a brief movement boost. Blake, you made it. I'm so glad you're here. A powerful aqua-tinted glow dominates your vision briefly as Carlos jogs down next to you. There is your Phoenix shirt. I wonder if it would have changed if we had chosen the scarf instead, or if he was always just going to get the Phoenix shirt.
Leah!
Darling! You wore it! Well, Blake, what do you think, Genius or triple genius? Leia's talent. I'm kind of jealous. It's very you. Leia's talent. You can say that again. Thanks, you two. Carlos gives you a hug, and you feel the aqua wash over you. I'm the belle of the ball. I hope you don't mind, Leia. I've been giving out your card. He leans in to hug her, but stops and examines her face.
So?
are you smiling so much? Are you nervous? Even more than if I were the one skating. Breathe, darling. You've prepared Sophia. You might not be ready, but she is. You've done a great job. The signboard changes, calling Sophia's flight of skaters. Okay, showtime. Your cheering section is here for both of you. Leia flies to the sidelines. Sophia is skating second last. Carlos eagerly waits with you. Huh, I feel like I've known you forever, but this is the first time we've hung out, just the two of us. I have some questions. The first skater in the flight skates out, a blur of red dress and red hair. So tell me, Blake, what's your passion? Leia has been a little light on the details. If I tell you, I have to kill you. Fighting monsters in the dungeon. I play video games. Fighting monsters in... Oh, I'm impressed. You'll never catch me in there, but someone has to do it. The next skater comes out, a powerful confection of minty green. Oh, this skater, Ella, is very strong. She could take the top spot. More importantly, next question, the real one. What are your intentions toward our Leia? To replace you? Oh. I'm in love with her. Leia's a great person. None of your business. I'm in love with her. Really?
Oh my god!
Have you told anyone else? You haven't. I'm the first, aren't I? Parents of the competitors turn and shush you both. Oh, I'm just so happy. I'm sorry if I was hard on you before. I just know how much you mean to her, and I don't want her to get hurt. He lets out a deep breath. Okay, I think now I can relax and watch the competition. OMG, look. Sophia's up next. He squeezes your hand, then jumps out of his seat and shouts.
Woohoo!
Oh, it's Sophia! Woo! You hear Leia cheer her on from rinkside. Sophia is small for her age, smaller than you'd expect for someone who dominates Leia's thoughts. Her music starts, and a look of concentration sets in on her face. Cheer? Applaud. You applaud enthusiastically. She skates with lyricism and power. You can see why Leia believes in her so much. Nails the first of her jumps.
Atta girl.
You're not sure what you're seeing, but she spins and does some arm things, then prepares for a jump. Come on, come on, come on. And then she finally lets it fly, and lands it with panache. The whole arena erupts into applause.
Yes!
You guessed that was the double axel. That was amazing. Leia must feel so good. I'm so happy I got to share this moment with you. Even more than empanadas? Don't interrogate me. I'm glad Leia has us both. Me too, me too. He winks and leaves with a friendly wave. The coaches and skaters head to the dressing rooms. Leia waves and mouths, "See you at your place?" You go home. You have just enough time to tidy up a bit and order dinner for two before Leia knocks. He bursts through the door and gives you a hug. That was wild. Sophia skated so well. We got third place. A really solid showing. Is she happy? Yeah, she was. She told me next time she'll win gold. I told her just to enjoy the day. She did great. Then she was happy and I was happy and I got so excited I slipped into my hammer form without thinking. And I worried it was unprofessional and got stuck there for a second, but Sophia just laughed. I don't know. What do you think? It is kind of unprofessional. Sophia's lucky to have you. Your feelings are a strength. Doesn't always seem that way. I wish I didn't fly off the handle so much. Maybe my feelings are trying to tell me something and I should just accept it and listen. Speaking of which, did you see Carlos's new clothes I designed for him? They look amazing. She beams. He was like a walking billboard. 3 people asked me if I'd make them stuff. I feel happy about that. Like really happy. Not nervous happy. This is my happy face. But I'm also happy that Sophia did her best. Honestly, I'm overwhelmed a little. The food arrives and you eat in contented silence. Leia finally puts down her chopsticks. Wow, I was so hungry. Today really took a lot out of me. But I feel great now. You like to offer a gift? Yes. What do I offer her? Go with the love letter. Your writing makes you blush. I like it. I hope you write more. Guess I have some big decisions to make. Should I take today's win and get out of skating on a high note? Or should I stick with it and forget about this fashion design stuff? Just do it as a hobby? It's a tough choice. I'm here no matter what. Whatever you choose, I love you. Leia blinks, shocked into wordlessness briefly. I love you too, Blake. But I really do want your opinion. Please, tell me what you think. Give fashion a try. Wow, leaving skating? What I've been aiming for my whole life? Well. Hello, bot. Goodbye, bot. What I've been aiming for my whole life? I'm really going to have to think about it. But fashion has been a dream for so long. I'm really going to have to think about it. Thanks for being so honest with me. You stay up, talking about the future until Leia falls asleep next to you. When you wake up, she's gone, but there's a note. Leia's note reads, "Thanks so much for everything. Gotta work on my big plans. See you soon." OMG, so busy, so much planning. Thinking of you, though. You're in my mind, too. Aw, you're the sweetest. Chat soon. Oh, dunge soon? I've got a surprise for you, Blake. Meet me at Champion? I'll be there. See you soon. You meet Leia at Champion at leisure. You're surprised to see Leia next to a bunch of children's mannequins. The mannequins are all wearing the shirt you remarked on last time, but more tailored. You notice the shoulder is adorned with a shock of Leia's trademark aqua.
Hey.
Blake, I'm so glad you could make it. I'm just waiting for Carlos. You've both been so supportive. I want to thank you by letting you be the first to say, "Oh, here he is."
What's all this about?
Well, what does it look like? A fashion show? I mean, no. But yes, in a way. I realize I don't have to coach to stick with skating, and I don't have to leave skating to do fashion. I really do love coaching, even though it's hard. I get results. I'm good at it. And Blake's advice helped me realize fashion is my joyful escape. I don't want to do it for a living. So I'm taking on more skaters and going all in on coaching. The kids will be Team Hammer. That's one of the mannequins on the head affectionately. I decided to use my fashion skills to make the kids feel like they can conquer anything. I want them to feel how I feel when you're both cheering for me. Skating is tough. It takes long hours of training, artistry, nerves of steel, endurance. And even if you do it all right, you can still get knocked out of contention. Carlos opens his mouth to say something, then decides against it. The important thing is, I want my skaters to know they have value, on or off the ice. I want skating to make them feel like they can accomplish anything they put their minds to. I totally see it. Champion will make a great sponsor, too. It's not just the jacket stripe, it's team spirit. It goes with you when you leave the arena.
Yeah.
That's the idea. I feel it every time I wear my Phoenix shirt. So, every day, basically. Thanks, Carlos. This should probably be Leia. Thanks, Carlos. What do you think, Blake? You have style and strength. Carlos nods vigorously enough to shake the floor. Leia seems relieved. Okay, calm down, you two. I made one more thing. Here. Ooh, Hawaiian shirt. Gives you a small bundle. It's a brightly colored shirt, perfectly sized for you. I hope you like it, but even if it just stays in your closet, I want you to have it. You can try it on later. I'm too nervous to see it now. Let's just move on, I could use something to eat. I'll leave you both to it. I have a practice session. Ciao, ciao! He heads for the dressing rooms, giving you a conspiratorial wink and thumbs up. Leia works with the clerk to pack up her designs, and you walk together to the bistro. Well, here we are, back where we had our first smoothie together. You know what you want? You? The Fluffernutter, Tropical Passion, the Green Goddess. This is what she suggested last time. But you? She laughs.
Huh?
Oh, a new choice, and an excellent one.
You're just not the same person anymore. Neither am I guess. So much has changed since we first met. For me, at least.
He orders your smoothies.
I'm really happy I met you. You've been with me through self-doubt, new adventures, uncertainty.
Swizzle, move faster during Death Spiral. Axel, spin faster during Death Spiral. Move faster. Cover more distance. Cover more ground. Hit more enemies.
Plus everything we've been through in the dungeon. There's been so much grief and pressure. You've been a breath of fresh air. And through it all, you've been so supportive. I hope you know how much I appreciate that. I'm so much more hopeful than when I met you, and the future feels so much more open.
You've worked hard.
You can say that again. I mean, always work hard. But it's a relief to succeed at something other than competing on the ice. I don't know where fashion will take me. I don't even know where coaching will take me. And I'm okay with that. If anything changes, I know now that I can trust myself to figure life out.
It's been a joy to fall in love with you. I'm looking forward to wherever the future takes us. Where would you like that to be? Whatever happens, happens. A long life. Make out town. More adventures. Long life. It's really sweet, Blake. I feel the same. Here's getting older together. Takes your hand and gives it a squeeze. The bistro staff start cleaning up, preparing to shut down for the day. Well, I'm exhausted. It's been a big, beautiful day. Soon the summer will be over and you'll be flying home, I'm sure, but until then, let's enjoy every moment, in and out of the dungeon.
Bye.
See you around, Blake. Gives you a lingering, warm kiss on the cheek on her way out. You head home. You've reached the maximum level rank with Leia the Hammer. Morning! I woke up bright and early today and thought, it'd be nice to talk with Blake. Haha. Well, anyway, have a good day. It's a hot one, so stick to the shade in the afternoon. I'll be thinking of you, as usual. Okay, so according to what's on the list here of weapon info, that isn't scrolling properly, for some reason, it's just Pocket and Jonah left. Ooh. An interaction. See, and here, because the colors are complementary, they feel more intense. Oh, like color blocking. That does make sense. Huh? Well, I block in color as an early step in a painting before moving on to details. Is that what you mean? No, it's a fashion term, but don't worry about it. Please, go on. To get a little more into it, I like to lean on cooler colors for pieces about intuition or abstraction, while reserving warmer colors for more energy or something more physical and social. How does that factor in when considering the season, do you think? Like, take Blake here. They always look fantastic, of course, but I think they look best in warm colors. So I'd say they're a spring or summer, but you would analyze it. But you would analyze it differently? I'd say the warmth is because they make us want to get out there and slay monsters. I hadn't thought of it that way. I don't know. Blake, what seasons do you prefer to wear? Huh? So, if it was just, what seasons do you prefer? I'd say fall. Not winter. I changed it up. Me too. California doesn't have seasons, but we can still experiment with our look. I love to try new combinations of pieces and accessories to explore new sides of myself. Even if I tend to wear the same thing most days. I guess that says something too, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, though I think your creations say more about you than anything you could wear. It's been ages since you made me these gloves, but they're still my favorite. They fit perfectly. They look good.
Thanks.
I know. I mean, thanks. Anyway, Blake, would you mind letting us continue the color theory discussion? Sorry, I love to chat, but I don't have much time until I have to run to my next thing. Or have fun. We will. See you soon, I hope. Leia smiles encouragingly as Valeria picks up where she left off. In nature, I find I often see split complementary palettes, which aren't exact complements. You slip out the door. Yeah, for someone not really uh, experienced or knowledgeable about art stuff at all, that'd get probably overwhelming a little. Okay, I should just have gone this way. I'm going with Sawyer, and going for 9. I think this is where the boss was. Let's give the professor another shot. Yep, this is.
We should probably hurry. I still have homework to do tonight.
Holmes turns from her work, rubbing her eyes. She looks poorly rested.
Hello.
Oh good, it's Blake, back from Mar, I guess I can take a little exercise break. Combat is great for achieving deep flow, don't you think? I prefer knitting for that, personally. You should try it sometime, maybe. It's good for stress. Well, let's finish my analysis, shall we? Your weaknesses just run so deep, I could explore them forever. This might sting a bit, by which I mean it will definitely be excruciatingly painful. Oh, good. I push a few buttons, smirking faintly. Well, the analysis is still progress, but this is some interesting data. Sawyer, you have no idea what you're doing, do you? That's why you let Blake wield you. No? I mean, yeah, I'm a little, or a lot lost sometimes, but Blake doesn't pity me, right? I adore you. Aw, thanks. I needed to hear that. Very cute, but there's clear imbalance here. Oh well, I'm just a neurologist, so here, who cares what I say? Hold on. You're a neurologist? Why are you tinkering with these machines and everything then? What? Okay. I care. Do you just, like, need someone to listen to you more?
No.
What? No. Stop. I'm the one in control of this conversation. Okay, tell me more about that. Ugh, stop that. Make me. Ha!
Oh?
Oh? That sounds like an invitation. Also, I got your number, Blake. Should have known better than to use public Wi-Fi. Tisk. Assuming you survive this next phase of analysis, of course. Let's get cracking. Ow. What? I didn't see what she was saying. Ow. Oh. Okay. Ow, ow, ow. They're breathing heavily and appear to be calculating something. Makes me think of Ghostbusters. Whoa, how'd you do that? You broke all my formulas. Hahaha, amazing. Grade A+. In fact, I'm going to give you a little something special in recognition of your efforts. Pinball Zine. Equip it from your zine shelf to get a new dungeon ability. Here, it's a limited edition zine from back in my arcade days. Still have some charges. Make good use of it. Or don't. Shred it if you like. It's yours now. See you on Hugely. Maybe I should head home too. This took more out of me than I thought it would. I'm not used to losing. At least it was a good workout. Thanks for that. I don't even see a trace of your old fearfulness. You realize you're not afraid of judgment at all anymore. Her grade doesn't matter. Not really.
See ya.
Come back anytime. I don't mind giving, or taking, another little whipping. Oh. My. Score A+. Boss defeated. You've cleared the university dungeon. A new plushie can be found in your apartment. Fear of judgment conquered. Oh. Ooh. That was pretty quick and easy once I actually knew what I was doing in the fight. Got it second try. So I have all the zines now. Bug Princess Zine summons a bug ally. Once upon a time, a girl loved bugs. So, still confused by some of the data from our fight. Mind if I take a closer look? At me? That's right, you, in all your juicy glory. I couldn't get a good baseline under the circumstances. Meet me at a cutting-edge gym, when you're feeling rested. Don't worry, I won't work you as hard this time. What a pity. Now, we can adjust the difficulty as we go. I really can't do a good Australian accent. I would love if I could. Then there's the Chemistry Zine, throws a Mind Trap, 20 experiments you can do at home. Dragons Galore Zine throws a fireball, some spicy dragon reading. Fashion Zine creates a decoy, learn how to be fashionable on a budget. Spooky Zine scares most enemies, chilling tales for all ages. Machine Zine creates an allied turret, an allied turret, a DIY erector set with lasers. That sounds dangerous. Sleepy Time Zine puts most monsters to sleep. A warm cup of tea in the form of a zine. Storms Zine calls down a thunderstrike, invokes Zeus, Thor, Set, and Parjanya? Probably saying that wrong. All at once. Pinball Zine throws a pinball. Biff strats for maximum bounce. I'm sorry, what? Biff strats? What the heck does that mean? Hawaiian shirt. Vacation is a state of mind. I still really like Starry Night. So it looks like there's space for one more dunge. Plush. And while they are not on here yet, I think Holmes is going to be another option. I hope they are. going to go on this date. And then I'll have to take a quick break to do something.
Hey.
You find Dr. Holmes flipping through a clipboard idly. Aha, there you are. In proper light and everything. You look different than I expected. My lab is great for some things, but it's nice to see your eyes. Tells you a lot about a person. Like what you see? I'm not sure yet. Your face is surprisingly kind. Honestly, I expected you to look a little more fierce, wild. You have resting sweetie face, poor thing. Resting sweetie face, poor thing. Looks can deceive. You're sweet too. Doesn't make me weak. Thanks. Looks can deceive. Sure. Even infrared and ultraviolet scanners can't see inside your heart. Literally, anyway. Dungeons have the metaphorical angle covered. I suppose camouflage can have a purpose. Even for a predator, assuming you ever pounce. Oh, I've pounced a few times. Holmes smiles, then flips a page on the clipboard. I had a blood test sample on you, donated to my lab, and you seem normal enough. In fact, that would be the TLDR of my findings. Average, normal, unexceptional. Yet here you are, an unusually fit specimen somehow, capable of outperforming any expectations. How would you describe your diet? Or feelings around food in general? Ain't well. Complicated. I try to be healthy. I don't think about it. I try to be healthy. Glad that's working out for you. Holmes shrugs. Unless you were on a diet of exclusively jet engines or communion wine, it probably doesn't matter. You're taking any medication? Anti-anxiety? Painkillers? Birth control? Not really. I do have anti-anxiety medication. I don't take painkillers. Or birth control. And I have plenty of other medications that aren't listed here that I take. So I'll at least say anti-anxiety. Holmes shrugs again. What do you do for exercise outside your dungeon antics? I go for walks? Lots of sex? Lots of sex? Lie. I don't really. While this is a hilarious answer, and I would absolutely love for it to be true, if I did say it, this is the only way I could say it as a lie, because it is very unfortunately not true. I don't really. Ha, if you say so. This is why I shouldn't trust self-reported data. But I don't have time to deal with monitoring you 24/7. Ethics paperwork alone would kill me. Love rank 1. They throw the clipboard down and stare at you, considering. You said you wanted me to work you hard, so... Oh my. Forget it. Let's just get you on the treadmill. Show me your form. Sure. Sure thing, boss. Make me. Ooh. Ooh. Make me. Now, there's the fire I was hoping for. Ooh. You feel their knots slap your shoulder lightly with a sizzle of electricity against your skin. It hurts, but just for an instant and then fades, like a playful bite. In recoiling from the attack, you find you've stepped onto the treadmill. Holmes turns the machine on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good, good. Just like that. You started a jog. Holmes pushes a button and suddenly you have to sprint to keep up. Hey! That's not safe. What about ethics? I mean, I'd just try to keep up with it. Like, this is a test. It seems normal that she would increase the speed over time. Or they would increase the speed over time. Hey! Faster! Break a sweat! You smell burning plastic as Holmes zaps your backside with a tingling snap. Why do I smell burning plastic? What did they just... singe? Leia takes a break in her workout to stand next to you, eyeing Holmes defiantly. Is everything okay over here, Blake? I thought I heard a whip cracking. I'm having fun. She's a nightmare. Get me out of here. Thanks, but I'm good. I'm having fun. If you say so. I have some extra tiger balm if you want it later. Ha, I didn't realize Leia Martillo was your mom. Explains a lot. Leia rolls her eyes and goes back to her lunges, deliberately turning away with earbuds in. Holmes lashes you gently, one tip just grazing your jawline like a fingernail. Now, back to work. Let's get you whipped into shape, shall we? Your conductivity is rising. You go through a series of exercises until Holmes is satisfied. You're panting, but they frown. Still normal. Extremely normal. No golden blood, no super senses, nothing. You're just a person. I have to think about this. Thank you for your contribution to science. They leave abruptly without even saying goodbye. You awkwardly head home. Leia waves. Hey, thanks for letting me study you a bit more. We shouldn't need to do that anymore. I've got everything I needed. Sorry if that's disappointing, little guinea pig. You're still welcome at my lab, of course, if you want to spar. I give Samantha my best if you see her. Tell her yourself. Uh-huh. Still not on the list. I'm hoping they get on the list at some point. Well, I have to go take care of something, so I will be back in just a bit. Okay, and I am back. Sorry for that. Now then, completed the 3 dungeons that are available currently. Just have Pocket and Jonah to progress further. And why is there a love rank listed? That's dealing with the Frankenstein's katana. Let's go. Guess into La Rosa to work on Jonah.
Oh, dang. I forgot to stretch. Oh well.
Light, light, heavy. What are your special things? Heavy attacks sweep you strongly left or right towards enemies. Salt in the wound, enemies hit by swing have a 50% chance of bleeding. Swings move faster and further. Okay. Wow. That's just annihilating them. Then again, I guess that's not difficult, all things considered, given that this is the first floor of this dungeon. So it would be more unusual if it wasn't as easy. I mean, 1 million to go. There's only like 14 levels to this place? I'm not sure what else is left in the game. It seems like there should be another dungeon, given the presence of that other empty spot in the shelves for possibly a 4th plushie. But I'm not sure what would, like, you know, unlock it or whatever. Because I can't remember if it was just general progression that unlocked the 3rd one or what it was. But, I think a 4th dungeon, Jonah, and Pocket might be the only things left other than defeating Frankenstein's katana. Unless I can in fact romance Dr. Holmes. Which I really hope I can. I respect people who can play pool well. It's amazing to me that some people can calculate so many angles so precisely just in their heads. I mean, I didn't hate math in high school, but that was mostly because of Mr. Numbers, I think. Math is fun. Yeah, it can be. Math can feel like looking through time and space when you get it. But math can also feel like your brain is broken when you don't get it. But it sounds like you had good teachers. I wish I did as a younger kid. I doubt I'd be a scientist anyway, but no way to know, I guess. Life goes on, for better and for worse. But if you want, you can calculate the arc of my swing. It won't help me do more damage, but no harm done either. We both know your angles, though. They're all acute. He quickly transforms and leads you back into the dungeon before you can reply. Would you like to offer a gift? Yes. Give him surfboard. Yes, and already waxed and everything. You're the best. Maybe I should try a different one. A different zine, I mean. There's nothing wrong with this one. I mean, other than they can get in your way. But, that's exactly why maybe I should try another one. Because at this point, they're more or less just getting in the way. Since I don't really need them on these floors. And it would probably be better to just try out the other ones. Just to see how they are. What they're like, and everything. I can't remember what these floor's special rooms are like. I will wait to actually clear it, which I have just done, before going in there, in case it just takes me to the next floor. Oof. Oh, liquid. But I need it. I don't think I have any more blueprints or schematics or whatever that I can get from this dungeon. Aw, this is so sweet. It's not your usual style, but I like it. Even though we're... Well, now I'm not sure. Are we just friends? Just friends, yep. Phew. I know I'm in my own world sometimes, but I didn't think I was that oblivious. Over the years, at least I've learned to temper my expectations, you might say. In high school, my boyfriend got me a little teddy bear and I loved it. I was over the moon. In fact, it turned out he was embarrassed by how much I loved it, and he broke up with me. Oops. I still have it. I guess I vibed more with the teddy bear than with him. Ha! I mean... You're way higher love rank than the teddy bear, don't worry. No competition there. Quickly turns into an axe and heads back into the dungeon. Would you like to offer a gift? No. Then I'm going to change weapons to pocket. Pocket takes a few tentative sniffs of the warm summery night air. Would you like to offer a gift? Yes. Let's offer travel guide. Just because. I don't know who else to give it to. Pocket nuzzles travel guide in clear approval. He yawns and stretches luxuriously, the envy of yoga teachers everywhere. Mid-yawn, Pocket pauses, strangely alert, fur fluffing. What is it? You look around and realize you sense something too. Someone is here. A strange man steps out from the shadows, eyeing you both. What the heck are you doing here? Alright, you found me. Don't attack. I'm Vitus Varnus. I was just taking a break from the shop. But here, I'll give you a special deal. 2 fabrics for $10. Basically half price. Okay. Then we're done here. Stay safe. Vitus Varnus strolls back into the dungeon and Pocket hisses farewell. Okay. Interesting. Okay. I love that little paw prints are showing up as I walk. That is fantastic. That is a wonderful little detail. If you want to leave the dungeon? Leave, yes. Breathe a little easier as the doors close behind you. Go home. Letting Pocket out, by the way. Worried he's looking for a fight. I'll keep him safe. I hope so. Okay, Pocket's out. Good luck finding him. Blake, sorry, but can you help me out with something? Tell me what to do. I found a potentially perfect job, but I feel weird about it. It's at night at the lighthouse. I'm a little nervous. Can you come with me, please? Of course. Thank you. See you there. Ugh, they're making me teach my classes again. Can you believe that? When I have important research? Shocking. Oh, I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Had to go take care of something for my uncle. Ugh, they're making me teach my classes again. Can you believe that? I have important research. Shocking. Ah. I don't know. Maybe the problem is I've been chasing this one bug for days. Mind if I talk to you about it? I could use a sounding board. I don't do programming. Where's your assistant? Samantha? Busy, married, or honeymooning, or whatever. I'll leave the back door to my lab propped open. Look by the cafeteria. Yeah, I'm gonna go for Jonah's stuff first. You hurried to where you thought you saw someone the same size and shape as Jonah. But it was just a big rock. Oops. The lighthouse's light briefly swings over you, blinding you. As your vision returns, you sense someone standing very close to you. Well, hello, little morsel.
Hey.
Oh, hey. It's you, Sunder's survivor. I don't know where my contact went. You are so unreliable this century. Maybe you'll do. You mind making someone stop talking about something? Quietly? What is it? Oh, nobody you'd know. Just an inconvenience. Suppose you wouldn't have to kill them, but it's the most intimate option. After all, what's more intimate than death? You only get one, you know. Speaking of which, on second thought, maybe we can do something else. No reason why Sunder should have all the fun. This could be our secret. I mean, we're here all alone. Just you, me, and the moon. My friend's coming. Sure they are. We can just wait for them. Here, together. Breathe in deep, will you? She licks her lips and cups your face in her hands. Her fingers are cool against your cheeks. I mean, it might sting a little, just for a moment. Some people think it feels good, actually. Stop right there! Chop chop. Enemies hit by a light attack have a 50% chance of being stunned. If you kill an enemy with a swing, the next target hit by that swing takes a critical hit. Whatever. An axe swings menacingly into view. Mandy leaps backwards with surprising speed. No need to startle a girl. We were just having a moment. Nothing to be worried about. Yeah, let's continue. She was gonna eat me! I hide behind Jonah. She was gonna eat me. That's a bit of an exaggeration. It was just going to be a snack, I promise. Jonah shifts to human form hurriedly. Ah, so you're JLS for jellyfish? Right? Punctuality can be life or death in this line of work. Not me. I'm just this person's friend. If you say so. Mandy melts into the night, leaving you alone with Jonah.
Huh?
Are you okay? Did she hurt you? That was your contact?
Yeah.
Shh, not so loud! But yeah, let's walk while we talk. I have adrenaline to burn. He starts walking decisively. You have to hurry a little bit to keep up. You can hear him muttering sentence fragments to himself. You've never seen him angry like this. You okay?
Yeah.
Yes, obviously. I'm fine. Sorry, I didn't mean to snap. I'm just really mad at myself.
Sorry.
I'm really sorry, Blake, for putting you in danger. I'm supposed to be a pacifist, but I don't know what I would have done if she had hurt you. Something I'd regret, I'm sure. And if I didn't, I'd regret that even more. And then, even if things went to plan, what, I was going to beat someone up for money? Disgusting. I guess I should say I'm more disappointed in myself than mad, but honestly, I'm both. I always go on about not wanting to be seen as just a weapon, and then that's what I fall back on. Going to the dungeon has made me feel more normal, sure, but that's not your fault either. I'm not just a tool for hurting things. I'm a tool and a hypocrite. Maybe I just can't hack it as a normal human. Maybe that's the real problem. I like both of your forms. You're my favorite jellyfish. Nobody's perfect. I'm glad I was here. Nobody's perfect. No, but I thought I was better than this at least. Capable of doing something. He kicks at a pebble. Honestly, the only way I can stand myself as an axe is in your hands. So let's go back to the dungeon soon, okay? If you forgive me.
Bye.
He walks with you towards town and squeezes your shoulder in goodbye. You head home. Thanks for being there for me. That might have been the low point in my life, to be honest. Not too bad then. Are you okay? I don't know yet. I can't tell if I need time to think more. Or maybe I need time to not think, you know? To just be. Either way, I guess life goes on. See you around. Okay, I'm guessing the next one needs to be a town encounter. I think I still have... Yeah, I still have more that I can... I'm still maxed with him, so... The next date should be available. I'll go with Pocket. Because I can't see one over there for him. You find Pocket wandering outside the mall. You follow him until he stops in front of a pet store. He pulls something out from a hiding place under a bench and nudges it towards you. Oh! The cat ears look like they'd fit you perfectly. Pocket's ears are perked up proudly. Aw, you shouldn't have. Thanks, kitty. You think you hear a faint purring in response, then his eyes wander to the pet store's front window. There's a display of pet mice and birds available for purchase. Pocket drools. Pocket releases a little wheezy sigh of longing. You notice a familiar street cat approach. Pocket tenses up, claws at the ready. The street cat slows as she gets into range of Pocket's attack, and finally sits just out of reach. Pocket's fur fluffs up with distension, but he doesn't move. He doesn't know what to do. Think of the Smilodon. Your voice makes him startled and he jumps, panic in his eyes. The street cat steps forward menacingly. Pocket loses his nerve and dodges between your legs, transforming into a weapon. The street cat pauses, staring up at you and Pocket. Her tail twitches. He's not a fighter, okay? Ow. Somehow it sounds like a solemn pronouncement of some kind. What is the cat saying?
Huh?
Olivia almost bumps into you on her way out of the pet shop. Uh-oh, it's you. Get out of my way. Wait. Hey, I know this cat. That's the Start, my old roommate's cat. What are you doing here, girl? Meow. Olivia reaches down to pet her head, but a Start slinks just out of range, ears flat. She was a rescue and always moody. And feral. You need a jerk. We should call animal control. You need a jerk. A jerk with magic powers? It was like she would teleport out of locked rooms. Poor kitty, she's probably just really strong and sneaky and smart. Or, I mean, maybe she's a magical cat witch leading a secret cat coven. Who knows? Yeah, you show Blake. You deserve better friends than them anyway. See ya. Olivia walks away and a Start watches for a moment before finally standing. Meow, meow, meow. The street cat wanders away after her pronouncement. You reach down to pet Pocket and he accepts your touch. You're not sure what the street cat said, but something has changed. Is Pocket and Street Cat gonna get together? Pocket and a Start? Are Pocket and the Start gonna get together? I don't know. Resilient. You'll briefly become invulnerable after a finisher. You realize Pocket's leaning into your hand and a soft purr is starting to rumble. Pick him up? Or... Good kitty. Pocket purrs loudly, ramming his head into your leg in a surprising display of public affection. Would you like to offer a gift? Yeah? No. No. You decide not to give a gift right now. You spend the afternoon together until Pocket gets distracted by a pigeon and runs off. You head home. OMG! Look how cute he is! Yes, where's the picture? Aw. Oh, sorry, wrong number. Okay, Blake, I have everything figured out. I met someone amazing and she turned my life around. I'm not worried anymore. I'm happy for you. Good. Me too. Come to the ferry. You have to meet her. I'll be here whenever. Forever, maybe. It's not a person, is it? You find Jonah at the ferry docks, peering down the beach and shouting, "Yeah, get it! That's it! Swim!" Yeah, it's not a person. Yeah! Whoa, Blake, you're up for anything today, huh? It's a doggo. Cute, cute doggo. Jonah laughs as a soaking wet dog runs up to him with a big stick. There she is. Who's the best girl? Is it you? Yes, you are.
Hey.
Blake, meet Mariposa. Mariposa, Blake is a really great human. Trust me on this. The dog smiles at you. Is she sizing you up? No, that's probably just your imagination. I wonder if this option is only available if you've already gone to your cousin's wedding. The Samantha? Because Samantha can turn into a stick. Oh, that's fantastic. I am really curious what happens if you say, Samantha? But that wouldn't be what would first come to mind. I mean, it's a stick. I wouldn't immediately think of Samantha. Nice to meet you. Mariposa gives a short, approving bark.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just move further down on the beach to keep talking, somewhere less crowded. We walk together along the ocean, Mariposa running ahead with her tongue flopping. Jonah winds up and throws the stick far into the water. Mariposa races in after it with a big splash. I've started coming here every day. She's always here, ready to play and enjoy the day. No complaints, no identity crisis, no anxiety. Just the joy of being alive. Inner peace. If you are low health and there are no enemies nearby, heal immediately to 25%. Oh. Huh. Okay. Mariposa helped me without even thinking, just by being herself. That's peak performance. A true role model. Dogs are better than people. Jonah nods thoughtfully, gazing out over the ocean. And I mean, I know Mariposa isn't some kind of dog saint because she plays fetch. Mariposa reappears soaking wet with the stick, ready for another throw. Jonah takes the driftwood and hurls it again. She bounds after it. I don't know how to put it in words properly, I guess. Let me try again. She plays fetch selfishly for her own pleasure, but that's the beauty of it, you know? So I'm a weapon, and sometimes that part of me is selfish, or even hurtful if I'm not careful. That's okay. I'm okay. If I can find joy in it, somehow, maybe even my weapon form has value. Besides, would you even hang out with me if I weren't, well, if I weren't all, you know, choppy? Never mind, don't answer that. It doesn't matter. I didn't mean to interrogate you. Just by being here, you give me strength. Maybe I can say it more clearly next time. I hope so. He blushes lightly and looks away, his old shyness returning. Give me strength too.
Oh.
I do? I mean, yeah, good. His eyes brighten with the dawn of an idea. Can I make you dinner at your place, maybe? Are you busy tonight? Please do. With a farewell head scratch from Mariposa, you both wander towards town in companionable quiet. You stop by the grocer, picking up a few veggies, and then lead him home. In the kitchen, he's loose with measurements and spices, and he dirties literally all the dishes. Eventually, he presents his creation, an aromatic, Japanese-style mushroom curry. Ta-da! I hope you like it. It's not too spicy, but if you don't like it, that's okay too. You dig in. It's rich and flavorful, with chunks of hearty carrots and radish. Jonah eats his own portion with a quiet smile. Thank you for letting me do this small thing for you. Even if it was something so small. It felt good to spend time with you somewhere cozy. Anytime. My pleasure. Ooh. He smiles and he hesitates, then shakes his head. Let's hang out again soon. You have my number.
See ya.
Jonah gives you a big, crushing hug and lets himself out. You fall asleep almost as soon as your head finds the pillow. Hey, so, no food poisoning, right? Ugh. Of course not. Good, good. Chances are low, but you never know. And after seeing all the restrictions at the restaurant kitchen, I couldn't help worrying a little. Anyway, here's to your health. See you around, I hope. So I still need to be a little higher. Oh, I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. That should be the last interruption. Hopefully. Right, the cat ears. Higher chance of critical hit. Human ears are overrated. Cute. Hmm. Let's go with the flower crown. At this point, it's more the aesthetic, because I don't really need it in the dungeon anymore. Not unless fourth dungeon shows up anyway. Anything going on out here? No? Nothing? Okay. Hello, Dr. Holmes. You slip in a side door and suddenly feel very vulnerable. Your palms sweat without a hilt to hold. Down the hall, you see a desk notice you. It perks. Wait. Down the hall, you see a desk notice you. It perks up, scraping the floor. The desk advances, and you try to retreat, only to find the door has melted into the wall.
Hey.
Hey! In here! As the desk comes closer, you feel a hand yank you out of the way. Shoo! Out of here, you rabble! They're mine. All mine. Don't worry, Blake. You're safe. They know I'm the boss around here. Thanks? You're welcome. Take deep breaths. We'll be fine. Come on, here. I'll find a better lit room where we can talk. Or whatever. You follow them to a lecture hall. Holmes leans against the desk, looking at chalk diagrams on the board. How do you think you'll be remembered in 100 or 200 years? And I hope? Not up to me. Probably won't be.
Oh?
Oh? Giving up preemptively? Pro strategy for avoiding disappointment. That, or your self-esteem is too low. No need to be so modest. Or pretend, anyway. I know you have a gallant side. At least you did when you met me, and promised to rescue me. So I thought you might understand. Being a so-called genius is a dime a dozen these days, you know? What good is being smart if you can't do anything with it that's worth the remembering? I've had a lot of projects, but none have panned out so far. Too expensive, or unworkable, or illegal. Right now I'm trying to make an AI that can really perceive, really think, really fight like a human. The learning center gets into an infinite loop. I can't figure out when it should stop to make a decision. Sounds like me. Well, my AI doesn't feel anxiety in its indecision. If it did, that'd be an achievement, actually. It just doesn't know when to stop learning and start doing, which is hard to fault. In theory, it should never stop learning, right? That's the dream. We'd stay plastic like kids forever. Normally I wouldn't care, I'd just move on to something else, but I'm in so deep I can't let go. I've been dodging my classes because this research could be my Nobel Prize. I can't let it slip away. I feel like this is a real opportunity to make my mark, maybe my last chance. Prizes are arbitrary. Why last? You look so worried. I'm not dying. Not any more than anyone else, anyway. That I know of. It's just... grants take years to write and approve. If this is a dead end, it might be ages before my next big chance. Meanwhile, for-profit corps move like lightning. It's almost a fluke that I'm in the running at all. I just want to do something real, you know? I want to be remembered in 200 years from now. So the work, it's a lot of pressure. Yeah, true. And you know what I like to do to relieve pressure? Holmes leans back against the desk with a deep exhale, opening her lab coat a bit more. Well, do I have to spell it out? This will be better than pair programming. Kiss. You feel them embrace you with their entire body, their legs wrapping around your waist hungrily. Oh. Oh my. Hello, Professor. She leans back further onto the desk, drawing you down with her, unwilling to let you go. An intensity builds between you that threatens to overwhelm, until suddenly she stops, breathing hard. Hold on. How do you want to do this? Do you want to do this? Ooh. 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 Tempting, tempting. Definitely I'm not looking at the third option. In my head, the third option there doesn't exist. It's either make me or follow my lead. Ooh. It'd be great if I could just choose both. Or see both, but I can't, like, drop saves, unfortunately. That I'm aware of. Follow my lead.
Yes.
I can try, but it'll take a strong whip hand to keep me obedient. Are you up to the challenge? Our safe word is syntax. Use it if you feel weird. I want this to be fun. Oh, hell yeah. You take firm hold of their handle and issue sensual orders for them to follow. She just obeys you now and then playfully, and you thrill with power as you discipline her. Hell yes. Eventually, you separate with a static crackle. They grin, hair even messier than usual. Well, now that was a particularly successful distraction for my limbic system. A eureka moment might be just around the corner. I think I'll head home for a shower.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for the visit. Maybe I'll see you in the lab again sometime? Hell yeah! You catch the door as they leave and hurry home, not wanting to be left alone in the dungeon. Hey, do you think about alternate realities? Yes. Yes, I do. Sorry, that's probably weirdly sudden after the nice time we had. You worked me pretty hard. I couldn't think. It was perfect. Thanks, by the way. I just started to wonder, and thought maybe you did too. Like, who you would be if you made different choices. Absolutely. Probably far too often. Sure, sometimes. So I'm not completely off the deep end. Yet, anyway. I'm glad I have your attention in this reality, at least. You absolutely do. You absolutely do. It's a good thing Holmes isn't in this list. I think I like it better that it's just, well, I don't know if I'd say more standard, relationship, but it's definitely more typical of a natural relationship than using Holmes as a weapon in a dungeon at times. I don't know. Let's go in here and I'll finish up Jonah. Six.
like stress is seeping through the walls. Ugh.
Yeah, that's college. Oh, I forgot to change my zine. Forgot I was gonna do that. Ow. Stop running. Why are you running? So yeah, I definitely enjoy Holmes a lot. Holmes might be my next favorite after Sawyer. Or they might be possibly on near equal footing, just in different ways. Never really understood capital A art. Like, sure, some things look good, others don't. What's the point of paintings that look like my 5-year-old niece could make them? Context, culture. It's true that I don't know almost anything about it, so probably I should be quiet. Read a book. You like to offer a gift? No. Decided not to give a gift right now. Maybe when we have some extra time, we can go to the art museum. I'd love to know what I'm missing. In the meantime, these monsters can splatter the paint and we'll splatter them. Oh. Did the audio go out for a second there? I feel like it got strangely quiet for a second. Ow. Ow. Like, with Sawyer, they are absolutely adorable and fun to be around and everything. And they have a great energy. Holmes is very intellectual and, can be feisty. And I like Holmes' energy, and I feel like with Holmes I could talk about deeper, more intellectual topics. Or philosophical kinds of things. And not be looked at like I was crazy or something. And not leave them, like, behind in my train of thought. next level and then straight in the elevator. There's not an elevator. Well, the fastest way is to just let them hit me.
Man, it's like my school dreams are real.
So close to another level up. Go home. Ooh. Have you seen Pocket? He hasn't been here in a few days. I hope he's okay. He's not here. Dad. Oh. You feel something outside the door. The best way to describe it is a presence. Open the door. You open the door to find the one-eyed street cat, Astarte, staring at you. She flicks her tail and walks away, looking back to see if you're following. Follow. You follow the cat at a safe distance. She leads you through the streets, her paws making no sound on the concrete. You wonder that the city seems oddly empty for such a beautiful evening. She turns and you seem to have lost her in an alley's shadow. Where did she go? Here, kitty kitty. A rumble of thunder shakes the sky, but there are no clouds. Your eyes adjust and you see green and yellow eyes blink at you from all sides. Oh! After a moment, you realize it's not thunder, it's purring. Hundreds of cats surround you, watching intently, ready to pounce. As if by one mind, they all rise and flow past you, and you are swept along with them. You find yourself back at the park, at a hole in the hedge you never noticed before. Cat Coven. The cats flow into the hole in the hedge. You think you see Astarte's tail flick as she ducks inside too. The park looks the same, yet somehow larger. Or have you grown smaller? What's happening? Nobody answers. It seems whatever lies ahead, you must do yourself, without his help or protection. You hesitate, noticing that your hands have become paws. The hole glows ominously. You step forward, enjoying the cool of the earth against the pads of your paws. Peace washes over you in this place, smelling of herbs and summer afternoons. Cat Paradise. In the way of dreams, Pocket and Astarte look at you, and you understand what's happened.
Wow.
You sense Pocket has been fighting for you, literally clawing to get you accepted here as a fellow cat. Aww. Eventually, Astarte accepted you as part of the extended feline family, in a place beyond fighting. Before you know it, your fur is combed by a comforting tongue. A rumbling purr shakes your ribcage. How sweet. Sulky, after you're hurt, the next attack will do more damage and immobilize. After you're hurt, get a speed boost. Sulky kitty. You look in his eyes and feel deep, abiding, familial love as he grooms you like a litter mate. Groom. You return the favor. It's a bit like brushing someone's hair, except fur sticks to your tongue. You sense Pocket is not his true name, but that you are beyond names here. He's grateful that you've believed in him, and he's given you his deepest trust. You fall asleep in a long sunbeam, longer than a lifetime of afternoons. You wake up warm and refreshed, but with a heavy weight on your chest. After a moment of disorientation, you inspect your paws. Hands. They're hands again. Fully awake, you see Pocket is asleep on top of you, nuzzled into your neck. Meow. Eventually, Pocket gets up and stretches, watching you curiously. Am I a werecat now? You focus and concentrate, trying to transform into a cat. Nothing happens. Pocket pauses, then begins washing his paw. Maybe he's hiding a smile. He looks comfortable in your apartment. It occurs to you that you've never seen him quite so at ease. After a moment, Pocket jumps with a chirrup and slips through your open window. Meow! You watch him pick his way along the rooftops. He looks back at you, tail curled. Slow blink. Anybody that doesn't know, a slow blink is an intimate display among cats. Pocket hesitates only a moment, blinking slowly, before he slinks away into the cityscape. You've reached maximum love rank with Pocket the Brass Knuckles. Hey, is everything okay? Pocket was gone all night. Yeah, he was with me. Good. Phew. Cats are more like roommates than pets, you know? Roommates with fuzzy tummies. You gotta give them freedom. Oh well, I'm glad he has you for a friend. Me too. Smiles. Late summer is so bittersweet. Slowly shorter days, cold weather on the horizon. Friends leaving town. Want to go for a hike with me to take in some extra summer vibes? Plus, totally optional bonus wine. Where do we meet? Meet me at the vineyard. It's just southeast of town. Can't wait. I'm gonna finish up with Jonah first before continuing with Holmes. L'Amour Vineyard. You easily spot Jonah. He waves you over and you start wandering through the vineyard.
Hi.
Thanks for coming. I know I've been up and down a lot lately. I'm more of a beer guy usually, but hops fields aren't as pretty. I love the view.
Yeah.
I know, right? It's like being in Italy. Maybe? I've never been, but I imagine it's like this. Except here, we can just walk home when we're done. Well, so, yeah. He hesitates. You can tell he's been rehearsing something he wants to say and isn't sure how to start. Smile and wait. He clears his throat, visibly steeling himself as he looks you in the eyes. A while ago, you said something about trusting weapon people because you followed your heart. It threw me into a little bit of a spiral because, well, I wanted your heart to lead to me. I think I wanted to impress you so badly I couldn't help second-guessing my whole life. Ride the wave, swing moves even faster. Belly flop, swing hits an even wider area. Then you said you wanted to go with the flow, and I second-guessed myself again.
Sorry.
Of course, it's not your fault at all. I just see how quickly you grow and adapt. It's intimidating. I'm faking it. I'm terrified. I'm trying so hard. Thanks. I'm terrified.
Huh?
Really? That's even more impressive to see you excel despite your
I've
fears.
seen it with my own eyes. From Jesse's barbecue till now, you've, well, leveled up. I love that about you. But I guess what I'm trying to say is that I want you to know that I'm growing too, as a person. Maybe not at the same rate or in the same way, but I am making progress towards my best self. So, I hope you could be patient with me.
Same here.
Good. Then it's settled. I guess we're both gonna be growing for a long time. I don't know what I'm leveling up towards, but we'll find out together. The way I see it, we don't need to be perfect. We just need to be on our own journey, you know? All I want is this moment, here, now, with you, with the world. Or, this moment. In this one. You know what I mean.
I do. He smiles at you. You're aware of the sun beating down on you as sweat trickles down your back. Phew, I forgot how hot it can be when you're not in the water. Let's walk. It's all downhill from here to the beach. You stop in at the winery for a refreshing moment of shade before walking through town. Eventually you reach the sea. As soon as your feet touch sand, you also hear a joyful bark. Mariposa runs up to you and hops, clearly barely restraining herself from jumping up on you. Aha, I knew it. She likes you. Let's have a swimming race. You'll have to try and keep up with us. Come on, last one to the buoy is a nunchuck. Hey! What's wrong with nunchucks? Jonah throws off his shirt and plunges into the sea, seemingly without a care in the world. Mariposa follows. They both stop and look back at you from the water, smiling. They're both nunchucks. Jonah laughs and splashes you with water as you wade in after them. Mariposa barks in protest. You enjoy a long, playful evening together. You have reached maximum love rank with Jonah the Axe. No follow-up? Usually there's a follow-up after stuff like that. Not feeling great. Can't focus? Eat soup? No. It's worse than that. I can't anything. Think, eat, whatever. I honestly would rather no human witness me like this, but better you than anyone else. I feel bad I put you in danger last time too, so I'll meet you. On the beach? I could use a walk. Okay. On my way. See you soon, I hope. It's the only hope I have left. Drama alert. Uh-oh. Something happened. That's not good.
Hey.
Find Holmes walking slowly across the beach, gazing thoughtfully out at the moon. Guess that's why they call them sandals. Ha! Because they fill with sand. Oh, you already got it. Sorry. Hi. Never have I Is the audio kind of crackly? Hang on a second. Okay, that's better. There was definitely some sort of crackliness going on with my headset for some reason. Never have I regretted buying rubbery, holed shoes so much in my life. Nothing's worth this. Take them off? I could. Not everything has such an obvious solution, but I guess better to start there. They take off their sandals, breathing a sigh of relief. Or exhaustion. Or both. When I was younger, I had a colleague, Daisy, who invited me to play in the sandbox. Instead, I practiced multiplication, and then I got a high score on the quiz and she didn't. Imagine an alternate reality Holmes who went to play in the sandbox and got a lower score too. So I knew I made the right choice. I won, and the alternate Holmes lost. Listen. So I kept choosing like that. I imagined crushing the alternate reality Holmes I was competing with. Of course, alternate reality Holmes is still me and smart and ambitious. I'd hoped the one who didn't work on math and science maybe went to become president or something. Somewhere there'd be a Holmes curing cancer, or Holmes building new bridges, doing great things. But lately I have trouble imagining them doing anything but wasting time. Probably they'd all stall, like me, when it comes to actually succeeding. Come up short. Achieve nothing. Having a crisis? Of faith, maybe. My project is stuck. Doomed. I haven't made any progress since our first fight, actually. I need to cancel it. But as soon as I do, the last 3 years, all that effort will have been wasted. Is there another reality where I succeeded? I broke through and created a general artificial intelligence? I don't know. Maybe all the Holmeses are always forgotten and fail. Here will lie one whose name was writ in water. Sounds great, at least. It's not me. It's Keats. An OG humblebragger, if ever there was one. I keep trying to resent you for wasting my time and energy, because, honestly, maybe if I hadn't spent time chasing you and researching your techniques, I'd have seen this coming. We've had fun, but it couldn't have been worth it. Otherwise, I put in so much effort, sacrificed everything, and still achieved nothing? What was the point? Can I hug you?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yes, you can. She's stiff as a board under your arms until you slowly feel her relax, softening. You stand and listen to the waves in a moment of silence. Eventually you separate. They give you a little smile of gratitude. Come on, I was going somewhere before you distracted me. Well, it's making me less efficient, huh? They take your hand and pick up the pace, beelining for the lighthouse. You feel the hairs on the back of your neck prickle as Holmes falls silent, looking out over the ocean. Holmes wears a strange expression and steps towards the ledge. No secret. You trust me? In what way? Why? I've been thinking about this a lot, and I know how to feel better. How to make it all go away. So do me a favor, if you care about me. Just aim for the moon, okay? You'll land among the stars. Why suddenly cheesy? Quick as a flash, Holmes throws off their clothes and leaps from the edge. Her breath catches as she falls. All you hear is a whoop, soon swallowed by the crash of the waves on the rocks. Did she? You carefully hurry to the edge to look down, feeling as if you can't breathe. Not as far down as you'd thought, you see Holmes' pale form in dark water waving up at you. Guinea dipping! There's also the reflection of the moon. Did I mean to aim for that? Strip and jump. Strip and jump! Holmes is fantastic. Before you can second-guess yourself, you rip off your clothes and tense, calculating your trajectory. Mentally you count. 1, 2, 3. You jump. It feels like you hang in the air before you start to fall. And fall. And splash into a surprisingly calm patch of ocean. Starlight glows from the top of the cold seawater. Oh my! I don't know if that can be on stream. I mean, it's all blocked out, but still. You find Holmes treading water in a secluded pool grotto, protected from the brunt of the waves. I didn't think you'd do it. I'd bet everything that you wouldn't. I'd have bet everything that you wouldn't. Come here, you deserve a kiss for such bravery. And maybe a little more. You swim together, luxuriating in a dark, private pool. The rocks are worn smooth, the water dark as ink. You feel their warm body wrap around yours almost frictionlessly, the rocks worn smooth against your back. At one point, you see their skin zap and crackle flicker against the water, like a school of electric eels. After a long while, you both climb back up and dress, damp in the moonlight. I feel a little better. I don't know what I'm going to do about my project, but... Thanks for listening to me and being a friend. I needed one, more than I thought, I guess. I'll still be down in the lab every night. Gotta figure out my next move if this project really is over. See you there sometime, I hope. Night. They give you a surprisingly delicate kiss goodnight before they leave. You head home. I really like Holmes. Hey, don't forget to shower. Seawater's kinda gross. Unless you really need to coat yourself in a bacteria. Already showered. What a shame. I prefer my subjects dirty. Ooh. 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 Holmes. Ooh. I like Holmes more and more. Seriously though, thanks again. I know I kinda monologued at you. I thought I'd kicked that habit. Let's take it easy on the philosophy next time. Especially me. Not necessary, Holmes. Not necessary. I love it. I'm all for philosophy and deep thought. Wait. Before I go, I'm switching my zine to pinball. And I'm switching back to the Halo. I am very much enjoying the relationship progression with Holmes. A lot. Let's go with Valeria this time. 9. Get in the elevator. Going down.
This place didn't always have monsters in it.
Holmes turns from her work, rubbing her eyes. She looks poorly rested. Oh good, it's Blake, back for more, I guess I can take a little exercise break. Combat is great for achieving deep flow, don't you think?
Ugh.
Just gear up, I don't like wasting time. I've improved my algorithms, so don't expect to win again. Ever. This might sting a bit, by which I mean it will definitely be excruciatingly painful. I push a few buttons, smirking faintly. Ow. Seems like I need some range to actually fight Holmes. Well, the analysis is still in progress, but this is some interesting data. You have things you want to hide, huh? Dirty little secrets crammed way down deep. Poor things. So what if we do? It just means we have our private selves. Nothing wrong with that. Maybe not. But what if I want you to experience shame and fear? Would I then become your little secret too? Would you lie about meeting me here? Do you want that? Sure, I could picture you lying in your bed, agonizing, racked with guilt and humiliation. Yeesh, I think you've been out here too long, Teach. Gotta get out of the lab. There's a new exhibit at the Art Museum about depictions of time travel. You might like it.
Art?
Oh? That sounds like an invitation. Assuming you've survived this next phase of analysis, of course. Let's get cracking. Eh. Ow. They're breathing heavily and appear to be calculating something. You've done it again. Beaten my records, broken my predictions, gotten a high score. A+. I already gave you my little prize for being an overachiever. You want something else? A secret. I could. I have my share of secrets, but how can I trust you to keep it? I cross my heart. Alright, here goes then. They lean forward, whispering exhaustedly. Sometimes I'll install a virus on a really cute professor's computer, just so they come ask me how to fix it. Oh. Clears your throat, looking around to make sure nobody else overheard. Well, there you have it then. What time is it? I assume you're heading home from here. Yawn hugely. Maybe I should head home too. It's took more out of me than I thought it would. I should know better by now. You're always a good workout, huh?
See you later.
Come back anytime. I don't mind giving, or taking, another little whipping. A fellow switch! Fantastic. Wielder level 39. Virtuoso. Feeling restless. Been a while since I've gone for a walk. Want to join me? Summer nights can be fun. Okay. Absolutely. Come to campus. Knock twice and I'll join you. I'll just finish this while I'm waiting. You find the dungeon door and knock. You hear monsters shuffling inside, but they can't seem to open the door. You wait a while. Nothing. You check your phone, but there are no new messages. You wonder if you misunderstood. Eventually, you knock again. Almost immediately, the door bursts open. Knock twice.
Sorry.
Sorry. I promise I was hurrying. I just wanted to make sure they had no bugs. Poor squished bugs. They? Workaholic? No bugs? Impossible. Poor squished bugs. They laugh. Yeah, look here. Try these on. Ooh, true seeing goggles. They give you a pair of goggles. The world looks mostly the same through them. They only really work in the dungeon, but they look good. What do they do? Thanks? No thanks? Thanks? They help identify useful crafting components and materials around you. You'll be able to get more wires and plastic, or whatever. You know, that junk you like. Cool. Okay, don't lose your mind. It's just a thing. Let's walk. What do you think? Left or right? Does it matter? No idea. That's part of the fun. Now should we walk left or right? Left. They take your hand and lead you left, towards town. You pass La Rosa and crowds of revelers. Hot stuff coming through. Out of the way, creeps. Oh, hot stuff coming through. Out of the way, creeps. Hey, who are you calling a creep? Is this what kids call negging?
No.
Just... no. Huh? Oh, Blake. Nobody told me you'd be here tonight. Come have a drink. No time. You're gonna have them back in the morning. Maybe they'll even be in one piece. Holmes grins and takes your hand. You run together for the joy of it, downhill towards the ocean. Eventually you slow down as you approach the beach.
Now, don't freak out, but I had a reason for asking you to walk with me tonight. I wanted to tell you something important.
Ooh. Ooh. I'm gonna go for it.
Wait, are you serious? Are you confessing your love to me? Because that is not what this is. That's never what this will be.
Ooh.
Calm down.
Take a deep breath and let it out slowly.
I cancelled my project yesterday. The big one. No more general artificial intelligence research for me. Not for a little while anyway. Thanks. I mostly feel relieved though. Like I'm finally free. I'd been wanting to go on a walk like this forever, but I had to give myself permission, you know? I'd deny something to myself unless I could justify it. Even something like taking a break to go on a walk. Or skinny dipping with a friend, for example. thought I could only do what I wanted to do if it was towards a goal, if I was making progress. Of course, I still like fighting you. A round in the arena with you is better than sex. Well, almost.
Oh.
But I don't need to pretend it's for some greater cause or advancing my career in any way. I still want to work hard, but I want to enjoy life too, with you, and maybe more friends as we go. We can just have a good time in this reality. At least I think I can. It'll take some practice.
I'll help you.
That's the plan. We have fun. Or else.
That's what friends are actually for. So I hear. Not defeating my alternate reality rivals. Unless I am defeating them in, happiness. Nope, not going to think about that too much. But in between kisses, I was thinking we grab a drink and hit the arcade till the sun comes up. What do you say? My place? Ooh, an invitation to the Whetstone Zone, as I assume you call it. You perv. Absolutely. But first I gotta hit the arcade. I was a champion in high school. Or won a lot of money anyway. It's been years since I've played a video game, but surely they haven't changed that much. They still have high scores, right? Leaderboards? No? Do people still win at least? Actually, speaking of whetstones, I should probably warn you before we get distracted. I like you a lot. I mean, a lot, but I'm not going to give you a whetstone. I've decided that I'm not for wielding, or sharpening, or symbolizing. I'm just me. And you're my closest friend, or my only friend, but I need to stay on my own for a while. Maybe forever.
Sorry.
So even if this is the closest we ever get, I hope you'll respect that. I'm sorry if it hurts. Of course. Right then, it's all settled. Let's get those good old times rolling. Or blocking. Don't forget to use the block button. Classic newbie mistake. They lead you to a grimy old arcade, where the floor is sticky and there's a faint smell of weed and beer. Eventually she follows you home and you have a sleepy, comfortable night together till the morning. They wake up with a start, confused.
Oh?
Huh? Where? What time is it? Ah, crap, I'm late for class. Again. She grabs a piece of bread from your kitchen and dashes out, forgetting to say goodbye. You've reached max level rank with Holmes the Whip. So what's up? How you doing? What's going on? Tell me everything. No wait, let me guess. You adopted a sea lion, and then it ran away, so you followed, joined a circus. And that's why you have to leave soon. Congrats, I'm so proud. Huh? Yep, thanks. And now I've caught you in a lie. Malarkey! Oh well, I'll just keep working here in a literal dungeon while you go have fun. JK, this is my idea of fun. Perv? Always. Forever. Amen. Absolutely. See when I see you, sweetie face. Yeah. Holmes. Definitely Holmes. Sawyer and Holmes are my top two. I no longer know who is ahead of the other. Oh wait, I need to check the goggles. Choosing goggles. Find more crafting materials. Tilt the odds in your favor. Okay. Anything else going on around the place? Or am I heading to the final confrontation? Well, possibly final confrontation. I don't actually know. I guess that I am heading to confront Frankenstein's katana. Let's go, I guess. From this point on, you can only continue with a rank 6 weapon, and you can no longer save the game. Sure you want to continue? No, wait, I can save the game? How do I save the game? Not there. Not here. Not here. Not here. Not in the messages. Not in the crafting. Not at the mirror. Not at the zines. How do you save? Not here either. Huh. I have no idea. You're sure you want to continue? I mean, I guess, yeah. Clear. Jesse leads you into the weapon shop,
There's
whispering.
a trap door here somewhere. Aha! There!
He pulls out a metal ring on the floor, exposing a staircase down into darkness. Looks like a trap.
But it's one we're setting. Come on. You built all that confidence. Now it's time to use it. You've gone down plenty of stairs in the dungeon. Just take a deep breath.
Jesse leads the way, holding his phone in front of him as a flashlight. You take a deep breath and follow Jesse down. The air is oddly warm as it slithers around your feet. So this is Eric's private forge, huh? Not bad. Weird.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that statue is something else. I wonder who it's supposed to be. I get warmed up for some smithing. Meanwhile, you text Eric that you're here. It'll be ready when Katana gets here. Wait, why? What? Why? It's obvious Katana has some kind of mental or emotional link with Eric. After you text him, Eric will fixate on you and Katana will come here, I bet. At least I'm pretty sure. So what do you think? You said you were ready. You bring up your phone, your fingers hover over Eric's contact info and hesitates. I hate this. Here, no worries, I'll do it. Give me your phone for a second, I'll type it, then block him. You hand over your phone and watch as he types "I'm here" and presses send. He hands it back to you with a nervous smile. You unconsciously wipe off his fingerprints. Thanks, cuz. You just helped stop a monster. Now, I've got to get warmed up. Jesse starts stoking the forge. You sit and watch, facing the door. Just as Jesse starts getting a good heat going, you see someone on the stairs. With a quiet rustle, Katana slips in, eyes bright. Hey.
Whoa!
Oh, hey there, Masamune. I have an upgrade ready to give you. A blood groove could make you more, Blake, what would Eric want to be? Intelligent? Elegant?
Aha!
Well, Masamune, you would be so much more elegant with a blood groove.
Uh-huh.
It's true, a groove to let the blood flow out when you stab someone is a new technology. Just come on over to the forge and I'll upgrade you. You hear another set of feet on the stairs. Go with them, my firstborn. Get your upgrade. It's for the best.
Lies.
He really does have a will of his own, despite my best efforts. He must have inherited some intellect from the metal he shares with your weapons. I mean, I already figured this out, but... What shared metal? It's like I told you, it was wrong, but I took pieces from other weapons when I gathered materials. Wait, so you... abducted weapons and took bits from them? To build... this? That's one way of putting it. I don't want to fix it. Really. Come on, Masamune. You only want a bit hammering? It'll be like old times. All I want is Blake. Or death. Tana approaches you, his grin spreading. I confess, I did think of love as a battleground with a winner and a loser. That's the whole problem, really. I wish I could take it back. Katana, no. Whoa, he's like a samurai from an old movie. Yeah. Oh wow, what's happening to him? Or to me? Feels like we're coming apart. Ew, I see a piece of me growing out of him. Let's end this. Eric shudders. The dark energy links him to the forge and Katana.
He's inherited my worst impulses. Nobody will be able to hurt him more than his own self-loathing.
You have to choose your words carefully. Eric and Katana are psychically
I
linked.
can't say I blame him. I hate everything about myself too. How I look, how I talk, how I act.
Why act that way then? Eric flinches as if you'd struck
I
him.
don't know. I'm just an idiot, I guess. Probably don't deserve to live.
Katana giggles and glows, growing in power. I'm not getting through. Eric, what is this? I'm sorry. Looks like I just need to survive. Ow. 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 What keeps hitting me? Ow. Ow, ow. Ow. This didn't always hurt me, did they? Ow. Ow. Ow, ow. The audio just went out again. For me, anyway. I don't know what's going on with that. Give me a second. I didn't want to interrupt this fight, but the audio was being weird and crackly again.
I just want what you have with your weapon. That kind of love.
You're not gonna get it from me.
A love based on shared interests and joy. Doesn't everyone want that?
Yeah, we're really lucky, Eric. I try to appreciate it every day.
I know. I have no excuses left.
Howls in pain as even more dark energy flows into him. Come on, Sawyer.
Yeah! Hi-ya! Like that?
Gathering energy. Quick, finish him off before he explodes. Boss defeated! You've cleared the Forge Dunge. A new plushie can be found in your apartment. I almost feel like that was kind of anticlimactic.
You did it! I hoped, feared, that he was invincible.
Uh-huh.
Don't you dare try to make a better one. No more weaponsmithing. Just chill out, okay?
Chill? I'm already completely empty and hollow. I can't be more chill.
Sure you can. In prison. Where you belong. Because you performed human experimentation. As well as kidnapping. And I don't even know what other crimes you likely committed. And could be convicted for.
But it's clear to me now what I should do. What I must do.
Turn yourself into the police? Why isn't that an option? Like, apologizing isn't anywhere near enough. Close your store?
Maybe that'd be for the best too. I regret so many of my choices. My relationship with weapons has been unhealthy. Where yours were all based on trust and intimacy, mine were about power.
Heavy.
I need to talk to a professional before I hurt anyone else. I need to learn how to love.
And you also need to go to prison.
Yeah, good choice. More people should go to therapy.
It's just that Eric's therapy should happen in prison. Eric nods, self-loathing, cold in his face. You escort Eric out of the forge, up the stairs and to the street. And to the police station. Goodbye, Blake, Jesse, Sawyer. I hope I can earn your forgiveness someday. Maybe after you get out of prison.
Bye, dude. Good luck, getting help.
In prison. Eric gives you a final bow and leaves, eyes downcast. Sure, you're both tired. I'm exhausted and all I did was watch. It's been a long night. I could party. Yeah, right. I know you only have a couple of days left in Verona Beach, so let's make some kind of plan to celebrate tomorrow, after I get some sleep.
See ya.
Jesse hugs you and wanders off towards his house.
We did it! We saved the world!
Yes, we did, Sawyer.
Saved, you, anyway. And now you are going to go home? Do you really have to?
I don't want to go.
Then don't! I mean, I guess you have to. No place to stay. Wish my dorm had room for you. Ugh, but I hate the whole idea of saying goodbye.
They crush themselves against you in a gentle hug. You fall into a kiss together, and you taste tears, soft on your tongue.
Well, I'm gonna be your super friend forever. So deal with it, wherever you go.
Super friend? What? No, 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 no. I want to be more than that with you, Sawyer. They run off before you can reply. You head home and collapse into bed. In the morning, the sun rises like any other day, but this is your last day in Verona Beach. You don't have much to pack. Some clothes and a few keepsakes. It only takes a few minutes. It's all over. The thought of getting on a plane makes you... want to cry. Take a deep breath, feeling this moment take root inside you. Soon after you finish packing, you hear a familiar knock on the door.
Hey, cuz. I have a full day planned before your flight. Give me your luggage. Let's go.
Where?
Just don't worry about it, okay? Come on. Everyone's waiting. Put on this blindfold.
He warmly jostles you out the door. You follow him downstairs, then across the street. You hear a familiar crashing of the waves against the sand and reach for your blindfold.
Ta-da! Everyone's here, and we're ready to party in your honor. Whoa!
You spend the day swimming, chatting, and having fun together. I'm curious if it only shows... Like, I maxed everybody, so I wouldn't know. But I wonder if it only shows people that you've maxed. As the sun starts to set, you realize your flight is going to leave soon. It's time to go. Jesse calls you a taxi and a silence falls as each of your friends considers what to say.
Time always seems to fly when we're spending it together. Farewell.
Be good. And I'll keep trying to be my best self, too.
Valeria snuggles into you, breathing your scent in deeply and sighing.
Goodbye for now. Stay safe and watch out for ducks, okay?
When the summer started, I was feeling dark and alone, but you really helped. Thanks. Take care of yourself. Be kind to yourself. For me. And hey, maybe as Lucky 7, we'll have more freedom with our schedule.
At least, if you approve the travel budget as my agent. Sawyer smiles shyly, and you can't help yourself giving them a long goodbye kiss.
I'll be thinking of you every day. I hope you don't get tired of my texts. Bye, for now.
I absolutely would never get tired of your texts, Sawyer. Pocket headbutts your shin, purr roaring like a motorcycle. You give him a head pat goodbye.
Ad meleora.
Rowan whispers an arcane word in your ear, and you feel your blood rush with desire. Hey now. Rowan smiles. Though they didn't touch you, you feel as though you'd kissed deep in your bones. Even Crowley is blushing.
You've been a great comfort to me in my time of need. Blessed be.
Pretty human.
Pretty human. Goodbye, pretty human.
Hey, let's not make this a big deal, okay? We're just friends, saying goodbye for a little while. I mean, I'll miss you, obviously. Duh. Normally, everything's a blur. I work hard, play hard, and then time goes by and I forget everything.
They smirk to themselves.
This summer was unforgettable. Thanks to you. Crystal clear for once. So, take care, you. Maybe I'll see you again soon. Sooner than we think. Travel safe.
Hey, stranger. Here we are. Another summer gone already, huh?
Leia leans into you for a long goodbye kiss, her lips tasting of salt and sunscreen.
Oh, jeez, I didn't prepare anything to say like everyone else. And now I feel bad. So much has happened since Jesse's barbecue. But I guess that's just life. It keeps on going. I'll always remember being with you under those fireworks. The little things in life stick with you, huh? Fly safe. Take care.
Hey, are you okay? You can come back, you know, anytime you want.
I'll be back soon.
That's the spirit. You know, when you arrived here, your mom and I were really worried about you. You got so nervous you could hardly talk. You didn't seem to know how to meet people. Always afraid. Now look at you. You're the real you. I'm grateful I got to see that transformation. Thanks for all the memories, cuz.
You get into the taxi, and as the door shuts behind you, you feel a chapter ending. And that was how you spent a summer in Verona Beach. The end. It was a good game.
Hunting, I'm on the lookout for something.
Sorry about that, had a phone call. Next page. And there were a lot of Kickstarters. I am in here somewhere. Let's see if we can find me before finishing this off. I'm also not sure what this is about. I tried doing stuff in there, in the credits, like clicking things, dragging things, but it didn't seem to do anything. There I am, Blake Serwin. So yeah, I did back this when it was coming out, and I hadn't gotten to it until now because I wanted to wait for a sort of a special occasion and wanted to stream it. And I have done that. It took me almost exactly a month because I started on Valentine's Day with this. I used Valentine's Day as the special occasion to start playing. And tomorrow is the 14th again, so almost exactly a month to play this, to finish it. Yeah, so that was Boyfriend Dungeon. Thank you for watching. And thank you for playing, thank you for watching, thank you for joining me. It was a really good game. I liked it. The ending was maybe a little lackluster, maybe a little, well, the ending felt slightly anticlimactic, if I'm being totally honest. I don't know what could have been done differently. I mean, I still absolutely enjoyed it. It was a good game, a good ending. I liked all the relationships. My favorites were definitely Sawyer and Holmes. My least favorite was Sunder. I'm not even considering Eric because no. But yeah, so thank you for joining me on this journey through Boyfriend Dungeon. That is another game completed. I'll figure out what game to start up next in place of this in the rotation. For now, I am going to try and find somebody to send you off to. So, let us you know what? Here's somebody else playing Boyfriend Dungeon. Somebody new. Their name is Space Angie, and they're currently in the dungeon with Sawyer. So go ahead and say hello to them. Enjoy some more Boyfriend Dungeon with them. Thank you for joining me for this journey again. Thank you for being here and viewing. And I hope you have a good rest of your morning, day, afternoon, evening, night. And I will see you next time.